is not a pleasant sight. I was kind of eager to get back to this because I was sick and tired of that fucking roulette game. And I really want to finish it for this stream and video. Considering how late it is from the time that I'm playing this, I'm not expecting a whole lot of people to watch this in real time, but per my own personal commitment of sticking to it, I wanted to get this done tonight anyway, and I will have plenty of time throughout the weekend to work on this. In fact, the game will likely be done over the weekend. Let's see, what portal do I want to use? That one. This one is indeed the closest to the bar and casino. So all I gotta do now, for the time being anyway, is win one full game of roulette. 5 rounds successfully in a row. Yeah, I'm just coming here to check that my picture is up on the wall there, which indicates that I've finished said minigame. Indeed it has, because I would loathe myself if I had finished those 2 minigames and fucking forgot to save. Alright, so the RNG is still the same here. I can only hope for the best that I'll get the pattern that will set me up for success. And that is the spot I wanted to land on, so we're off to a good start. We are still on a pretty good start. I was worried for a bit that I was going to miss it. I'm going to count the numbers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's no good. All right. I needed to stop early. Well, at least I don't have to leave the room because it just reset the fucking wheel. Now I'm leaving the room. I always found that the opening and closing of that door psychologically satisfying. I don't know why. You fucking asshole. Don't fucking tease me like that. I'm not going to reset the room, though, because that's actually not a bad position. That's the perfect position. Go long. Perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go blue. Hope I hit it. I've been here long enough. Fucking prick. As soon as I heard the slowdown, I knew I lost it. Red would have been a really bad bet anyway, so, I'm not going to go against the odds like that. Nice. What a fucking insult. Ugh. "75% chance of hitting green. This game does not want me to have it." This is where hex editors come into play. It's like, fuck it, I'm not gonna fight the RNG on this. I'm just gonna give it to myself. That's where I want to land. That's like the lowest chance of a color for it to land on. You're pretty much forfeiting round one if you pick blue. These are horrible numbers. They're landing on colors that I would absolutely not pick under any circumstances. Yeah, see, that doesn't fucking happen. I am absolutely not going to pick narrow odds like that. That's where I need to be. I mean, my best bet is red here. There's no way in hell I would pick green or blue. That's a room reset. That's where I need to land. It's not the position I want to be in, but... I'm not going to pick green. Don't ask me to pick 2% odds. It's not going to happen. That same fucking spot again? Time to reset the room. Why? Every fucking time. Nope. As soon as I heard it stop early, I knew I was fucked. Reset the room again! The fuck is with these random numbers? It's the sixth fucking space. That's like the lowest odds. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just pick the worst colors. Blue. Least likely color to land on. Really? Really? Blue again. Least likely color. That's where I need to land, though, funny enough. So that's a good position to start from. To think I could have kept going if I had just picked the color I would normally go with. I need red. Give me red. I'm so fucking tired of playing this. Imagine the cunt this is going to be once I go for the Gilded Falcon. Okay, least color. Least likely is blue. Let's play with fire. We're not going to get burned. That didn't help me anyway. Certainly not going to start a new game from that spot. Reset. Back to the best odds. Perfect spot to land on. I'm starting to wonder if my game is broken. Now it's time to reset the room. I'm so fucking tired of this. This is not fun. It's not fun to play, it's not fun to watch. That's the perfect spot. %75 chance for green. Of course! My God! What the fuck? I would never pick blue, ever, under those circumstances. I didn't realize this was round 3. I thought I started over again. All right. Oh, kill yourself. Stop soon. No! Oh. Is there some sort of variable that's fucking the random numbers that I don't know about? Something I've done or haven't done? All right. That's what I like. Now land on blue, but I won't pick it anyway. That's the perfect spot to land on. As soon as I heard it stop soon, I knew I was fucked in the ass. I'm sick. I'm fucking sick of it. I don't want to do anything else until this is done. Fucking tease. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble getting this one life vessel. Ever. If this is how much work it's going to take to win just one full game of this, I don't even want to think about grinding for the Gilded Falcon here. I'm not picking that color. Stop asking. I'll actually stick with that. Watch it land on blue. %75% chance to land on green, but watch it hit blue. Go late, don't stop early. Oh my God. Wasn't that, what was that, the 6th space? Maybe the 7th at most? So, you know, they taught me with landing on the perfect spot, and then they fucked me in the ass. See, what space was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You fucking pricks. I might not even go for that last Gilded Falcon if this is what's going to happen. I wonder if the microphone caught that noise. Only once I've made it to the final round so far. Once. What space was that? 6, yeah, the 10th space. Like I would ever bet any other color but green in that position. This is a fucking joke at this point. I've been doing this for like nearly 40 minutes now. Just to get through one friggin' game of this. No. I almost would rather come back and do this later, but I don't want to fucking do this later. I want to get it done now. And I mean now. Fuck it, I'm picking my nose. Really, it seems like every fucking stream, before I go live, yeah, dig in there real fucking good. There's always one nasty fucking dry-ass booger that I have to pick out of my fucking nose. Ideal position. That'd be nice if all I could do was just blow my nose and be done with it. But there's always one stray fucking booger that wants to just grip the inner walls of my nostrils and irritate the shit out of me while I'm live. Because I'm trying to maintain good etiquette. That's the perfect position. Maybe picking my nose gives me better luck. That was a 75% chance. And the game blew it once again. Something's got to be going on here. This can't just be blind bad luck. Something is fucking with the algorithm that makes this work. I've never seen these kind of horrid numbers. How many times have I landed on that blue space when I had a 75% chance to land on green? There's a 1 in 4th chance of me landing on blue under those circumstances. Well, clearly resetting the game didn't help. Did not do any good. I'll play with that, but I think any position on the wheel is moot at this point. See, I don't like that this is round 2 for a 75% chance of green. I'd rather it be an odd number, thus the last round would be a 75% chance. Under ideal circumstances. I think I'm just going to play the game normal right now. These odds are just fucked. I have never seen such horrid RNG from that game. Never. And I don't think I ever will again. I mean, I would have had it done by now. Otherwise. That's just horrific. I always wonder what he says afterwards if you don't bring him any. Forgot you have to talk to Mia first to trigger the next scenario. Does Septimus know I'm over there? Didn't even speak to him. This is technically the next dungeon in the game, even though there are no enemies, but there are puzzles. Alright, Septimus, unless you open one of these rooms, I can't do shit. Would the switch and chest still disappear if I touch the rug again? Let's find out. Yeah. Doesn't take the key out of my inventory. Yeah, I already have it. And that's the end of this dungeon. All we really had was puzzles. No monsters, no boss to fight. And just makes the power go out because Sybil died. Well, I got a better idea. Instead, I'm going to collect another Gilded Falcon, and then set myself up to collect the Legend Sword. Most powerful weapon in the game by a long shot. I still need this. I still need the Spring Bean if I want to collect everything else on the map. Burp. Might be faster just to have the reptiles beat on me. Knock my hit points down to a decent amount so I can up the death count. Now that I'm down to 1 hit point, all I gotta do is save the game right here and kill myself 19 more times. You can count along with me. Two. Three. Three. Kudos to anyone who gets that. Four. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Sorry I'm streaming so late. Later than usual. I had another commitment to tend to. 4. Oh, I think I lost fucking track now. Is that 4? I don't fucking know. Now I'm just killing myself over and over so I can get the legend sword. Yep. You figured it out. Pick up a bomb, just let it blow up. 5. Oh, that is very convenient. Nice. Yeah. And so in your case, it's pretty early. Six. Dude, before you came in, I was playing that roulette game, and it was fucking me over and over. 7. I was getting the absolute worst fucking random numbers. I had never seen it that bad. Just to get the life vessel, dude. Not even the Gilded Falcon. 8. I've heard you need to die 16 times, but I always go for 20, which tends to work pretty consistently. 9. It's 20? Maybe that explains why some people can't get it right. 10. Because they used to think 16, but it's actually supposed to be 20. $11. Yeah, that was the official Working Designs guide. They're the ones that localize the fucking game. They can't even get the strategy guide right. Come on, guys. 12. 13. My mom loves the number 13. She thinks it's a very lucky number. I don't know if that's common in Sweden, but apparently the number 13 is considered unlucky in North America, particularly the United States. I don't know if that's a worldwide phenomenon or not. 14. Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know where that stigma came from. I gotta read about it. 15. I'm not superstitious, so I don't care one way or the other. But my mother loves that number. $16. Yeah, it's a good number for her. No problem there, if it works for you. But yeah, I'll walk under ladders. I'll open up an umbrella inside. 17. Spin around, standing on one leg. Doesn't fucking matter to me. I'll break a mirror. Don't care. $18. Oh, I was actually quick enough so that the text didn't pop up. Frame perfect. Frame perfect for speed running. 19. I'm actually kind of mocking myself there because I do have a speed run record. But hey, if you can't make fun of yourself, or if you can't at least laugh at yourself. And that should be the 20th death, provided I counted correctly. 20. Now I'll just listen to some ticking. Goddamn thumb. So did I do it right? I did. So let's try roulette again. Now that I've done a couple things and advanced the game along. Maybe. Since I broke the level wide open with that, thanks to you sharing that trick with me. Yeah, I did this for like 45 minutes or so. Close to an hour before I finally had enough. That's exactly where I want to land. Start fresh. Okay, rinse and repeat. Okay. This is like a broken record now. Dude, black should be a wild card instead of an instant lose. Would have made the game more interesting. No. That's a reset. This is what's been happening before you came in. Just random stupid numbers. Bullshit colors you would never pick if you know how the roulette wheel works. That's exactly where I want to land. But the RNG is just not playing in my favor. See, I want to land on red because that greatly increases my chances of landing on green successfully. No. Oh, okay. That's exactly where I want to land. See, from that position, I now have a 75% chance of landing on green. But given how fucked the numbers have been, it's likely going to land on blue. The odds of it landing on blue is a 25%. This is only round 4, too, which pisses me off. Red is the best way I can manip this. Stop early. That's a reset. As soon as I knew it wasn't going to slow down. I wonder what it's like emulating this game, abusing save states. See, I would never pick that. I would never pick blue as my opening color. That is the least likely color it'll land on from the opening position. I would never pick that. It just doesn't make sense. That's exactly where I want to land. I now have a 75% chance of landing green. And from the horrible luck I've been having, it's going to land on blue. Stop early. All right. I've got 3 green spaces I can land on, so there's pretty good odds here. No. I would never pick that color. It's such a low junk chance. It's such bullshit. That's the perfect spot to land on. Good spot. Not as good, but still pretty good. You see, from that position, I'm playing with fire, picking red or blue. But the game does it anyway. Okay, I don't even have to leave the room. We'll just start from scratch. That's the position I want to land on. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I would never pick that color. That is such low odds. I'm thinking there's a variable that's fucked somewhere. That's just not making the roulette wheel work more ideally. It's landing on that space, what, 3 times in a row? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to pick it. I know how these odds work, and I know what pattern I want. That's the ideal spot. But until the game plays nice, there's nothing I can do. That's the perfect spot yet again. Ugh. I mean, I got it, but that's not a good position. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The best odds are blue right now. One green space. I never would have picked that. Never. Well, that's why I keep leaving the room and going in and out to reset the wheel. Because if I land on the upper left red, I have a pretty fucking good chance of landing on green. That's why I keep resetting the room to get those odds. So now I'm going to reset again. Because when we look where I could land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck those odds. No! I don't want that position. Fuck that. Try it again. I know what I want, and I want it now, because I'm Mr. Vane. Yeah, if you land on just the right upper left red spot, you have a 75% chance of hitting green. I never like picking blue for this reason, because blue is so far apart on the wheel. Now, if you look at the wheel now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's no way in hell I'm going to get green unless by some freak variable that isn't supposed to happen. Ideally, I want to land on red. I don't want to fucking land on blue because I don't want to pick blue. Because I want these odds right here. Then again, it could just land on black and fuck me in the ass. Nope. Yep, landed on black. Fucked in the ass. Didn't even have to leave the room. Default position. That's exactly where I want to land. That's exactly where I want to land too. %75 chance of hitting green now. Of fucking course! Back to the perfect position, though. Yeah, you win. Doesn't mean diddly dick if I can't finish one full round. 6, 7, 8, 9. I want red again, okay? I'm not picking the other colors. I know what the odds are. I know how the numbers work. Stop fucking with me. No. I'm out of fucking patience. This is going to be the whole stream now, and this is going to go up on YouTube, and it won't look like I've made any fucking progress. Because I keep playing this goddamn roulette wheel over and over and over. Just to complete one fucking sequence of this shit. One, two, three, four. I would never pick that color ever under those circumstances. It is. It's such fucking BS. I mean, this is a lot of gatekeeping just for that last life vessel in Gilded Falcon. This is where they really make you work for it. Nope. This is also what encourages cheating in video games. Variables that just don't give you the right numbers you need to finish what you need to finish. That's why so many people cheat in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Hey Tara, how you doing? Hope you did your meditation. Because it's not helping, it's not going to help me here. Well, before that, I was talking about how this is why people cheat in video games, because unless you get the right numbers you need, there's nothing you can do to complete what you're trying to complete. It's all up to the game's random number generator, so people will just cheat to, you know, edit the random numbers so they get the results they want. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories is a game that's especially prone to cheaters because there's simply way too much RNG in that game. The game takes a long time to complete, and at the end of a card duel, if you get a bad card, the game's over. There's nothing you can do about it. So when people are playing the game, presumably on emulation, they say, fuck that noise, I'm just going to go into the game file and edit the drop rates. I'm not dealing with that. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. I know it can be done. Yeah, I believe you. I'm sure you've done it, no doubt. What position was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, no, I would never pick that. Never. Yeah, sometimes I get pissed about watching streamers use save states as well, but some games are just so bad about the random numbers that if it's going to cheat you, you might as well cheat it. And on the other hand, if I have to use save states to get through the game, am I really enjoying it at all? If I feel like I have to cheat just to finish it, in which case I don't feel rewarded. That's where I want to land. Yeah, that game is too hard for its own good. Isn't it the least favorite of the Double Dragon trilogy, though? Like, people don't like that one as much? Perfect. Well, maybe this will make good entertainment in the long run, me just bitching and ranting on about this. %75 chance of green here. Not where I wanted to land, but I still got it. Just give me red, please. Stop early. Oh! I now have a 75% chance of landing on green, and we're on round 5. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself if this lands on blue. Oh, thank God. Oh, Jesus. Fuck me. Fuck that. Oh, my word. Ugh. Okay, so by the time I reach the Lake Shrine Interior, we'll have a full 50 hit points. Oh my God. That was the worst. The absolute worst. Now I can just blow through the game and just keep kicking ass. Before you came in, Terror, I also finished the Sanctuary. I got the Legend Sword, as you can see there. Traded in every Gilded Falcon I have for all the cool stuff I can get from Captain Merrick. Yeah, you notice when I just one-hit a slime. Up to this point, I got everything that I can get with the early Fire Wand. I still need the Spring Bean if I want to collect the other stuff on the map. But I'm just fucking relieved that I am done trying to get that Light Vessel. Ugh. At least now I can upload this with a clear conscience. It won't be just like a whole run of just playing roulette over and over and over. I'm saving the fucking game. Good God. Ugh. Yes, please, and thank you. Save the goddamn game. Nope, I don't gamble at all. I see no thrill in never winning. It's like, I just lost $100 in 20 seconds. This isn't fun. The cutscene where we find Sybil's dead body in the middle of the village. Oh, good, good. Glad to hear it. And right now, look in the upper right corner of the screen. There's Sybil's murderer. Yeah, I'm just glad you got it working. I remember when magazines were promoting that, the original Parasite Eve, after Final Fantasy VII came out. Yeah? What was the problem? Why wasn't it working? Ah, the wrong BIOS files. Yep. Yep, you got to be using the right BIOS files if you're running an emulator, particularly CD images. By the way, Terror, I think you were the ones we were talking. I think I was talking to you about the game. I'm considering picking up a copy of Vandal Hearts 2. I want to give it a try. I'm wondering if I like it more than the original. I'll take your word for it. I'll invest in it. Yes, I'm one of those nutcases that still buys original copies, despite how gone the market is. God, this market is so bad. And there's no sign of it getting any better. I always wanted to get more people into this hobby, but I can't... Nowadays, I can't even get their foot in the door when it comes to original hardware, due to the sheer expense of it all. I'd rather put them in front of the real thing, you know, real hardware and everything, but I can't justify that anymore because of how big the market is now. No! Oh, I thought I could make it. That's a fair assessment. Of course, to spend any good amount of money on something, you have to want to do it. You have to want it enough to justify paying the price for it. In fact, I'll give you a fun little story. Something a little on the side note. I'm a super fan of Prince of Persia, from both the original game and the Shadow and the Flame, Prince of Persia 2. Of course you've heard of that franchise. Who hasn't at this point? And since we have a little story, this will be perfect for me to talk about this. For the longest time, I did some research on the origins of the game and what platform it first came out on. I learned that it first came out on the Apple II series. 2E, 2C, and 2GS is what it runs on. But for the longest time, I could never find a physical copy of Prince of Persia for the Apple II. Because it's just that rare. Because by the time it came out on the Apple II series, those computers were being phased out, the market had moved on, only a handful of number of copies sold, and as far as how many have survived, so being the super fan that I was, and still am, finding it would be something of a challenge. A challenge that I thought I may never be able to complete. That is, until one finally did show up on the good old eBay. No one had any bids on it. I was the only bidder, and it came home to me. Someone finally put one up for sale. He was not the original owner, but yeah, I know, wow. He wasn't the original owner. He bought it from someone else, and he did not know the story of how long the other person had it. So it finally showed up because someone finally had one up for sale, and they were willing to part with it. I paid $500 for it. Most I've ever spent on a video game. And the point I'm making is, you have to want to spend that kind of money because you really have to be that kind of fan. You have to have that passion. You have to have that devotion. You don't have to do it, but you really have to want to do it. And I wanted to do it enough to buy this and have it on the shelf. And I actually have an Apple II GS computer. I played this in its entirety off the original disc, front and back, and it still works perfectly. 5 1/4 inch floppy. Still works like new, looks like new. And if I, just for a little bit of fun, if I open it up, it's got the user manual, it's got registration cards that Broderbund packed in with their games. Broderbund sleeve, 5 1/4 inch, double-sided, double density, if I'm not mistaken. Not a speck of anything on the data layer where the disk is red. So cool, because I'm just that big of a fan of the game that I just had to have a first print of it. Had to have it. I had to find it. And I wanted it enough to drop the big bucks on it, because I'm that much of a fan. The only thing left to do is to get Mechner to sign it if I ever get a chance to meet him. But that's the story. You have to. You've got to have that passion. You don't have to do it, but you have to want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, then it's not for you. But I had enough of a passion and a drive to find this and drop the big bucks on it. And to this day, I'm still happy I did, because I'm such a fan of the game. Oh, it's very kind of you. You don't have to send me that. I would have at least given you fair market value for it. I prefer to be honest, although I would appreciate the gift all the same. Can't stress it enough. You don't have to do it, but you have to want to do it. About a month or so ago, I actually saw. I'm sure you've heard of the Ultima series. About a month or two ago, someone actually put up the original Ultima for the Apple II computer on eBay. It was in a sleeve, the disc, the manual, the big poster that slipped inside the plastic baggie when it was first sold in stores. It didn't even come in a box. That's how it was first packaged on the Apple II. Someone put up a first print of that, and even Richard Garriott himself verified, yeah, that's a real copy of Ultima, of the original Ultima. That sucker sold, I think, for around between $1,600 to $2,000, simply because of how fucking rare it is. Very collectible indeed. And if I was enough of a fan, like if I was a fan, I would have gone after it, but I'm not enough of a fan to justify spending the big bucks on that. If I was, I would have been in the run for it. But I'm not enough of a fan to really drop the money on it. So I just watched the auction and watched what it would go for, just for fun. Still, all the same though, I even shared the auction, the listing with my mom, who's not a gamer, but she knows my passion for this stuff. And I said, hey, check this out, Mom. You don't see this showing up every day. It actually sold fairly well, the original June 1981 release, but existing copies today are as rare as a solar eclipse. So when one shows up like that, especially with how nice it looked in that condition, yeah, it's gonna go for a pretty penny. If I was enough of a fan, I would have been in the race for it. But I'm not enough of a fan to justify going at it. So I just left it alone. It would have been a very cool piece to have on my shelf. Very cool. But I don't have the fandom that I need to drop the big bucks on it. So I left it alone. And some people don't even have fandom at all. Some people just buy this shit because they want to swing their e-dick around. As far as the most valuable, as far as what it sells for, I think the most, assuming you're asking if I've played it on original hardware, probably the most valuable I ever played was KO Flying Squadron for the Sega CD. The North American version. Last I looked, people were paying upwards of $4,000 for a copy of that. $4,000 for a Q-em-up. It's an okay game, not bad. but not one of the crown jewels of the Sega CD. I'd rather be playing Snatcher or Lunar, Sonic CD. Yeah, just stupid, stupid money. And people just want it because it's hard to find and it's rare. They think it makes their penis bigger, but these folks still only have 1.5 inches in their pants. And I used to think like that too when I was an idiot 20-something-year-old. Oh, there's Mia. Yeah, those are both really good. Shining Force CD is another one. Lunar 2, that's another good one. Let's see, on the shelf there. The Terminator, that's a good one on Sega CD. But heck, if you want to just try KO Flying Squadron, fucking burn it to a CDR. Don't spend a dime on that. I did do a stream of Snatcher back on Facebook Gaming, but I no longer have the video of that. I should do a recording and full playthrough of that. Yeah, I'm only factoring in what I played on original formats and what the game in question goes for on the current market. Value is not an indicator of quality. That's for damn sure in this market. I mean, the Sega Saturn market is so fucked now. People are paying $200 for Sonic R, a bad racing game that isn't rare. Like, come on, people, what are you doing? That's what I paid for Panzer Dragoon Saga back in 2006. Oh, by console, if we go by Sega CD, that'd be KO Flying Squadron. Okay game, not worth the price of admission. PlayStation 1, since I have it open and since I have it on the screen here, given the current market, I haven't looked up prices in a while, but probably Suikoden 2 or Tales of Destiny 2. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a pretty inflated title right there. I know I played that one on original hardware. Final Fight 3. Ogre Battle. I'm strictly going by value, not by quality of game in question. I'm sure you already know that, though. Genesis, probably Musha, which is actually an Alest game. Pretty good shooter. Not worth shelling that much out for it, but respectable all the same. Oh, yeah, I do have a copy of that also. I loved X3. I know some people have mixed feelings about Mega Man X3, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I do know the composer of that game does have some regrets of how the music turned out, and I can see why they feel that way, but I still think there were some really good tracks in that game. Gravity Beetle's theme is one. Yeah, I love X3. I mean, the Super NES ones, X1, 2, and 3 are all terrific. X3 is probably my favorite of them, but none of them are bad. They're all terrific. I think most in the community prefer X2 the most. I actually prefer that one the least. Oh, you know, son of a bitch. I should have just hopped across and shot him with the fire wand. Oh yeah, Crusader Ascenti. Yeah, that's way overpriced. A lot of folks liked it, but I didn't care for it. I bought my complete boxed copy for $70. What does that go for now? 4 figures? You know why? Because Atlas's name is on it. Whoops. Oh yeah, I have a copy of that too, Persona 1. Played a little bit of it, didn't care for it. Oh yeah, that's a really overpriced game, Tronbon. That is not a game that I would have bought to play. I would only buy it because of its value. And because all the other collectors want it too. And that's no good way to spend money. Yeah, I found Mega Man Legends 2 in the wild. $9. Of all things to find in the wild. Ah, Box Adventure. It's better on the TurboGrafx, but it wasn't so bad on the NES. I got a loose copy of that on the shelf. People pay out the wazoo for that because it's rare more than anything. Not bad, but I say stick with the TG16 version. Hack Quarantine, I got a copy of that also. I didn't buy Rule of Rose when it was cheaper. Same thing with Kuon and Haunting Ground, and I'm not motivated to because I could have bought them cheaper and didn't, and don't want to pay what it goes for now. I'd rather roll the clock back and pay what I would have paid back then. Oh, all the dot hacks? Never seen it on the screen. I don't have the good feeling that I'd like them though. GU. What does that stand for? Oh. Now I can go pretty much anywhere I want with the exception of the Merg Woods and the Tree Tower. So now I'm going to go on a giant collectathon. Yeah, the hot dog, yeah, because it kind of looks like one. That was weird. I got stuck. I actually found a Power Stone 2 in the wild and sold it back in the day. I didn't own a Dreamcast, so I just decided to turn a profit on it. Same thing with a Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Found it in the same store. $9 each. Back before my local music store figured out that, oh shit, we're selling rare valuable games for dirt cheap. We need to catch on to that. Okay, where do I want to go next? I'm trying to think off the top of my head here. I never owned a GameCube. I do have a Wii though, so I still do have access to GameCube games in that respect. So consequently, I didn't buy any of the good stuff when it first debuted. Ah, damn it, I thought I'd reach it. Is the left chest where the Gilded Falcon is? Yeah. Yeah, my wife just scored a PS4 and a Switch Lite. Somebody gave it to her. Coworker of hers. Apparently they got a PS5 and now they don't want the old one. I'll go this way. I had a loose copy of that I sold on eBay years ago. I've thought about trying out some more Game Gear games, but I'm turned off by how hard they are to find complete in box. More importantly, the Game Gear itself, the screen just doesn't seem very reliable to my eyes. Come on, there we go. Now the door to Naru's lair is open. I got a copy of Circle of the Moon. Okay, where do I want to go next here? Because I'm still on the hunt, per se. People go fucking nuts for their Pokemon games. I did too back in the day. I was no exception. Even back when Gen 1 was new, Red and Blue. Played those games around the clock. Trading, battling, whole 9 yards. Oh yeah, the N64. For me, that would probably be Bomberman 64 Second Attack. I've heard those are good ones. And the N64 certainly hurts for third-party titles. The Resident Evil 2 port on N64 was pretty good. Not perfect, but it was pretty good. Very impressive for them to squeeze a 2-disc game onto a 64 meg cartridge. Trying to remember how to get into the Ice Manor. Now, this is without question, these are the toughest puzzles in the whole game, as far as I'm concerned. But I did some homework. And I should be able to solve these pretty consistently, with little trouble. Oh yeah. I gotta stream that again. I haven't played that one in a while. Well, probably not for a while, because I can run it very quickly. I always go to Crystal Palace 6 and then 5, just so I can use the Staff of Somalia to skip that puzzle. Okay. And this is the toughest room, because what you have to do here... Of course, you know this is the Ice Manor, this is where we get the Ice Wand, and we have to arrange these pillars so that we can make a platform to jump across them and grab that treasure. The interesting thing about this room is that there's no one solution. There's actually more than one way to solve this room. And I've been doing my homework. I hope I get this right, because I was studying this. Yep, I did that wrong. Have to reset the room. Yep, I did it wrong again. Don't worry, I'm relearning this. Yeah, I'm missing something here. There's a certain step to this puzzle that I'm missing, that I'm forgetting to do. Yeah, I'm missing a step here. It's pissing me off because I can't remember. I did my homework on this. Yeah, see, I'm on the right track here. Fuck, what was that step? I'm missing a certain step in which what I have to push. Yeah, if you want to go find your notes, go ahead. I'm so close to this. Ice Manor. Alundra Ice Manor. Type that in if you're going to search for it somewhere else. It'll come right up. That center right pillar wasn't supposed to be moved anyway. What am I missing? It's not occurring to me. There it is. Got it. I knew I was making a mistake somewhere, just it wasn't clicking. That's all right. I knew I was on the right track, I just had to remember what mistake was I making. But yeah, I did some extra homework on that puzzle. Because every time I would play through this, I'd have to look up the solution. I was sick of doing that. I wanted to know it. Huh. 41 Gilded Falcons. How do you like that? That's alright, we're past it now. What are you meowing at? Hear my kitty? God, I hate when you fucking dig your claws, dude. I never use it for anything. Did I already mention I feel like I'm missing a life vessel? Well, I'll know soon enough. Now I know why I think I'm missing a life vessel, because I am. I just remembered which one I was missing. It's back in the desert. It's the one hidden behind the wall where the sluice key was. You had to have the ice wand in order to get it. Which is kind of why I got the ice wand early in the first place. Otherwise, why would I use it? Besides, Twirl the Mountain. Oh, cool. I like puns, don't worry about it. Chill out. What's the matter? You lost interest in me? Or are you just trying to bribe... Or no, were you just trying to get more food out of me? Come on. This jump is such a pain in the fucking ass. There we go. Yeesh. I mean, seriously, that fucking jump! The Magascar jump. Which jump is that? Is that the one where you have to light the 4 torches to read the plaque? That jump where you have to jump around the bushes? Oh, that jump is ass cancer. Kind of far up and jump to the right. I'm sure I know what you're talking about, it's just not occurring to me. You know, if I'm fast enough, I can actually hop across those logs per cycle. Oh, the staircases are fucking junk in classic Castlevania. Falling through the stairs. What a crock of shit. Damn it! Oh, it's such a fucking pain, because you have to be on the logs to make those jumps. Well, not getting the first cycle. I mean, if you didn't have to stand on the logs and just wait this out, this wouldn't be so bad. Now, there we go. Dude, I love Castlevania 4. I get such a rush out of playing that. Symphony of the Night is also a blast. Did you ever complete the bestiary in Symphony of the Night? Get all the common and rare items? Nice, I did it too. The only thing I haven't done is reach level 99. I'm level 88 in the Saturn version, if I'm not mistaken. That's the Gilded Falcon in that box right there. Yeah, the bestiary can take a while, depending on what item you're grinding. Some are just worse than others. Like, I've gotten several Chrysogrims, Rune Swords, Marsils, if that's how you can say that. But I think it was one of the plant enemies, one of those vine plant enemies, where for the longest time she just would not drop a heart refresh. Yeah, let me know when he does it. You have to be so fucking quick. It doesn't help that you don't land right on top of where it is. You have to be projecting yourself downward. I'm holding down for too long. That fucking box, but without that box, I can't jump up here. I haven't played Tetris Attack to know for sure how difficult that is, but I'll take your word for it. There we go. God, it's a pain in the butt. And that's the end of the underground waterway. No boss fight. And now we can access Naru's lair. This is a tough level, but I actually really enjoy it. Well, this one is. The second one, fuck it. I pretend the second game doesn't even exist. That was such a letdown when I actually played it, because I wanted a second game, like, really bad, and that's what they gave us. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough level, but I think it's tough for the right reasons. Magiscar, no. No, fuck that level. I think I'm gonna do the Fire Wand skip from now on. Like I said, I pretend Alundra 2 doesn't exist. Let me pick that up. I never owned a PSP, so I didn't get to enjoy that torment. Tactics Ogre was not a game that I was able to play for what it was. It wasn't we weren't a good match. It's like you're out on a date meeting somebody and you just, you don't click. I respect what the game does, it's not for me. In fact, that's kind of like how I felt about the Resident Evil 3 remake. Love the classic game, the remake, no. Fuck that garbage. That was such a letdown. Of course, I am sorry that the remake was not up to par for Tactics Ogre on PSP. I know the feeling of being disappointed like that. Yeah. Sometimes it's better to leave products alone as they are. Yeah, because the hint that you get is a little bit, it's not very straightforward. Once you know what to do, you're all set, but until then, boy, you get confused. Might as well save here, it's probably been a while. Yep, got a lot done since then. Yeah, did they fuck it up? I wouldn't be surprised. I do think the translation of this game is pretty solid, but man, they made a lot of stupid decisions with their translations back in the day. Oh wow, so the Japanese version literally gives you the solution. What I did like about WD was they really tried to bridge the cultural gap between Japanese and North American gamers. Like, they wanted to bring us closer to the Japanese market. They actually wanted to close that cultural gap. And to be fair, they did bring over a lot of terrific games. I mean, sure, they had their number of mistakes that I'm that I'm not pleased with, but for the games they did bring over, they brought over some good stuff. I mean, certainly I have my criticisms of them, but I do have my praises for them. And what's that you found odd? So what, did they swap around the order of the story it was supposed to go in? Did they reverse the games? The plots? The order of the plots? Yeah, I did not know that. I did hear there's actually a completed fan translation of Lunar 1 on Sega Saturn. They might have one for Lunar 2 on Saturn also. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I did not know they fucked that up. That's pretty bad. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Silver Star Story PS1 remake. I loved the Sega CD original. I thought it was terrific. They could have been more transparent about it. I mean, I would have been okay with the fact, say, hey, this is actually the first game, I know it's not the right order, but here it is. And I would have been like, yeah, alright, that's fine. As long as both games come out. I can't jump over that. I don't have to destroy these, do I? No, I can just ignore these. That's right, Lufia 1 and 2, but wasn't it intended that way? Isn't that how they planned it out? Like they wanted the sequel first and then the prequel afterwards? Isn't that what they wanted to happen? I mean, if they wanted it to happen that way, then okay, I can accept it. But if they goofed it, I'd say, well, that's your fucking fault. Now you gotta fix it. Those fireballs have zero effect on me because I'm wearing Novice Charm, which makes me completely immune to fire. Reminds me of those two Jackie Chan movies, Armor of God and Armor of God 2, Operation Condor. When they released them in the United States, or both movies, the first Armor of God wasn't out yet, so they released the second movie as Operation Condor, and then released the first movie as Operation Condor 2, Armor of God. To quote James, a complete reversal. I never even saw those films. And I like Jackie Chan. I enjoy his movies. Just like how they were fucking with the numbers with Final Fantasy. Are they good for a Jackie Chan fan? Would I like them? Would I enjoy them? Yeah, if it's good Jackie Chan entertainment, I'll watch it. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece for me. I just have to get a good kick out of it. If it's worth popping popcorn, it's good enough for me. In that sense. Jackie Chan is like the one star movie film actor I can think of where I'll give him a pass on his films even if the movie is bad because he still makes it pretty damn entertaining. Where is that switch? I got stuck. Is it under here? No. There it is. Come on, get up here. I remember the cartoon when it first aired. I do like that Jackie Chan actually lent himself for some live videos for the cartoon, but I am disappointed that he did not provide his own voice. Or at least I don't think he did. Which I find strange because presumably he gave his permission for the series to be made. So why not voice himself? Yeah, why didn't he provide his own voice? I mean, if someone makes a TV show out of me, and I give legal permission for it to happen, I think it would make sense to provide the voice of myself. Apparently these rocks have a certain amount of hit points, which means with the Legend Sword, they break with one hit. Yeah, a movie commitment is one thing, but recording your voice is not as labor or time intensive. I would think he would have found time to record his own lines, but what do I know? I don't know his schedule. Well, now instead of 7 guardians, it's going to be 0. And I'm sure you can imagine I'm not reading text because I've read it many times. Yep. I mean, I know the story, I know the dialogue, so... The dungeon's finished, so... Sit back and relax. Tara, what time is it for you right now? It's 5 in the morning over here. Right. But yes, you're in my time zone now. Wow. Night owls will be night owls. It's unfortunate that Aqua Cave doesn't have a secondary purpose other than to grant access to, you know, to the the underwater fairy cave. Side effect keeps you up late. Mm-hmm. But hey, if not for that life vessel, I wouldn't even go to the I wouldn't even go to that map, that dungeon. Because if you have the Legend Sword, you're not going to do anything with the Fiend Blade. Fairy Pond, that's what we call it. Oh, I forgot you were epileptic. Yeah. Well, I'll give you one disclaimer in that case. If you're epileptic, I haven't played it for a while, but there is one game I do love to play. I might be streaming it again once the mood is right. It's called Blazing Chrome. It's a 2D run and gun game. A lot of explosions, a lot of flash effects. Fun game, but it might be a trigger for you. Oh, you're familiar with it. Cool. Have you played it yourself? Always love to find fans of that game. And there's the life vessel. I'd leave now if I didn't have to finish this dungeon. Okay, all right then. So if you can play that and it's not a trigger for you, then you're fine then. Glad to know that, because I would hate for you to come in when I'm live and I'm playing that and it's a trigger for you. I would not want to do that to you. You can emulate that game? People are emulating it already? Now, I know it's on Steam and GOG. How are you running it on PC otherwise? Oh, good, I appreciate it. I do not want you to have an episode. Not with me, not while I'm live. Because if something happens, even if I were to call 911, I don't know how I'd be able to reach you, how to get you help. Oh, I went the wrong way. Well, that wasn't the wrong way, but I do know a faster way of doing this. I wouldn't press that switch otherwise. Get out of here, lizard. You look so stupid jumping around here, but it's a good speed boost moving underwater like this. Oh, good. So you got all the help you need in case something happens. That's very good. But if push came to shove, I would call 911 for one of my viewers if something horrible were to happen. I don't know how I'd be able to have the police or medics or the fire department reach them, but I'd want to do something. Whoops. It's not where I want to go. You know, it looks like you can make this jump, but I don't think you can. You don't see the difference in height from that platform to this one. You think you can just cut the corner and make the jump, but I don't think I've ever done that successfully. I don't even know if it's possible. And that's the end of the fairy pond. Oh, so Jamie was fast to call. Very good. It's really cool that there's actually an official illustration of this fairy, but you never see her that way in-game here. I forgot those little waterfalls are not steps, so they don't slow you down. Okay, this jump is easy enough to make, as I have enough leverage. I got enough air time. Oh, that's good. Ugh. I've never been stitched before, and I've had a few injuries to warrant stitches. The first injury I had that needed stitches, I was too late to get to the doctor to get it fixed up, so it ended up scarring on my hand. Can I make this jump from here? Oh, you son of a bitch! Ugh. Yeah, it's always nice when you recover quickly. I'm the same way if I get sick. If I get a cold, I cough it out. If I get a fever, I sweat it out. I don't know if that's actually faster or not, but at least I'm out of there. .42, so it won't be until after a couple dungeons or so that I can trade in for the next Skilled Falcon prize. My metabolism itself is slowed down somewhat. I've got a bit of a gut that I'm self-conscious about, really. It's not horrible, but I don't like looking at it. That's cold, dude. That's very cold. Yeah, I would not subject myself to that. Then again, it is winter, so maybe this is some winter weight I want to get rid of. That's something you don't hear very often, gentlemen first. It is. You know, this game really dives into the concept of religion, which is something I don't talk about. I forbid that in chat, including myself. But it sure dives into it. Yeah, I didn't think it was the first game, because this came out in 97. Frankly, I don't know what the first game was to even touch on the subject in the first place. Didn't the Japanese version of Link to the Past, otherwise Triforce of the Gods, did it first or before this in 1991? And of course they censored the game to remove any religious references. I mean, the NES version of Castlevania 3 had crosses in it, but it wasn't really discussing religion in the game. It was just good versus evil. And that's the last we see of Jess. Cock. They should have said rooster. What parts of Final Fantasy VII does that story discuss it? I don't remember the subject coming up. And I played through the game plenty of times. I kind of want to stream that again, but man, it's a hell of a commitment when I started. And again, I might get more people in here, because I love the game too, like many others. As in Final Fantasy Legend 2, or what's appropriately known as Saga 2 on Game Boy? Is that the one you're referring to? Ah, I never finished that one. I did finish Legend 3, or Saga 3, as it's appropriately named. I didn't care for Legend 2's combat and leveling system. It was just too unorthodox for me. Yep, the Romancing Saga series. Well, I haven't really played enough of them to verify for myself whether I would like them or not. The only ones I played were the Game Boy ones. I did see Romancing Saga 3 on the Super Famicom on an emulator, fully translated, but I didn't play it myself. I was watching a buddy of mine play it. I never played Saga Frontier on PS1. Never sought it out. Didn't know if I'd like it or not. I don't even know how the game works at all, so I don't even know how to relate to that. Can it be beaten in one sitting within reason? Assuming you're not speedrunning it? Ah. And we'll go get that armor fixed ASAP. I always thought it was really nice that Jess thought of Alundra as a son. Like Alundra filled a void in Jess's heart after he lost his own wife and son. Seven scenarios, alright. I still gotta finish my Secret of Mana recording. All I have to do now is max out the weapons for Pyram Popoe. That's it. That's all I have to do. I'll likely get that done this weekend, just to get it out of the way. Because now I can actually say that I have a full recording of me beating that game in what I would consider its entirety. Level 99, all the best equipment, all the top weapons, all weapons maxed out for all three characters, and magic maxed out for Pyram and Popoe respectively. Save the game, make a good habit of it. Gun skills, huh? Alright. I'm sure it would make more sense if I were to play it for myself so I'd understand it better. You don't level up, huh? Well, that eliminates the need of grinding. In that sense, there may be other grinding I don't know about. I'll help your daughter. Good to know that you've quit drinking, but first I gotta go upgrade some armor. So like Saga 1 and 2 on Game Boy. Meaning I don't even know when I'm going to get stronger or not. Well, that's annoying. I don't have links in the main chat. You can send it to me in a message if you want. Blew his nose. Okay, I just need a Wonder Essence. There we go. And we'll use this one. He actually hops down. On the wrong way in this house. Skip the 2045 mark. Thanks. Oh, don't worry, I'll help your daughter. I'm on it. I wonder if their dialogue changes. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's just get started then. Alright, I'm gonna finish this dungeon and I'll call it a night for this. I've been live, what? 3.5 hours? Come on, get up there. On my way, Mia. There's always a super hard boss in some game somewhere. I wonder what my most hated boss is. I haven't really thought of it. That'd be something to think about. And this is where I get this Gilded Falcon here. Okay, so after the giant tree tower, I'll be able to trade in for the next life vessel. Never heard of that, but then again, I don't really engage in anime. It was never an interest of mine. Come over here, buddy. Over here. Come on, this way. Come on. You just come up here to stare at me? There we go. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna jump on Mia's head. I told you I'd give you a head start. There we go. Good boy. There we go, that's better. I like to go in the order of sand, fire, ice, water. I don't think there's a correct... Is there a correct order? I don't think there is. Oh, Dream World, yeah, that explains that. Since you spend a good chunk of this game in dreams. I always get confused on where to go in this area. There we go. Huh. All right, got it. Sounds both bizarre and fascinating. The only time in the game where you control a secondary character, Mia. Huh. Okay. My wife's a huge horror buff. She loves Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween. These guys take either 2 or 3 hits with a legend sword. I can't remember. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Yeah, she likes the campy, low-budget stuff. I can't stand it. I hate that. I like the good grade A stuff. Alien, Aliens, Dracula, the Wolfman, The Exorcist, The Omen. At 1,100 horror films. That's a lot. Whoops. Yeah, I watched the video showing all the curses. Was it you that gave me that? That gave me the link to that? Pretty sure it was you. I watched the video. That's creepy stuff. Cool, but creepy. Yeah, there were a lot of bad omens around the Omen. They still made an awesome movie. You know, the director, Richard Donner, passed away just last year, I believe. Or maybe this year. He was 91. Well, he left behind a great legacy. Directed a lot of fantastic films. That, the Lethal Weapon quadrilogy, Superman, Scrooge, The Goonies. Yeah, 91's a good lifeline. I'm glad he was around for that long. I mean, I knew it was a matter of time considering how old he was, but... Yeah, I got a bright idea. Watch this. Yeah. Okay, I gotta hold up to reach that. I always get a kick out of watching Goonies. That movie never ceases to make me laugh. That movie is fucking hilarious. So much great dialogue in that film. Oh, you piece of shit. I got a coworker buddy who, he practically grew up with that film. Like, I think he saw it when it first came out. All the time I say shit to him from the movie and expect him to follow up on it, and he usually does. Like if I had food in my mouth, the first thing I'll say to him is, "You think I'm not gonna lose?" I said, "You think I'm not gonna lose?" Of course she'll notice. She notices everything. Oh, everyone was terrific in that movie. God, everyone was so great. Soda pop! Oh boy, am I thirsty! Damn it! Ah, I missed it. Forrest Gump is your favorite comedy? You know, it does have some comedic elements in it, but I'd say it's more of a period drama. Yeah, Shrek is funny. Shrek is freaking funny. You know, Chris Farley was originally going to voice Shrek. He had recorded 80 to 90% of all of his lines before he died. That's how long they had been working on that film. Yeah. Some few years ago, some of those recordings actually surfaced on YouTube. That was the first time they were ever heard publicly. They're not all of his lines, they're only a handful of them, but it was still cool to hear them, because we had never heard them before. Her favorite is Wayne's World? I did not realize that. Did you realize that? No, I did not realize that. Mike Myers was a total fuckface on that set. Him and the director, Penelope Spheeris, constantly clashed. Because, you know, that's fucking Mike Myers for you. Ugh. Still very funny man, but God, don't be a pain in the ass. Cut the shit. This may be just me, but talent doesn't mean dick to me if you're a dick about it, or if you're a dick in general. I'll give you more leverage. There you go. Perfect. You can always like the product they put out, but when people are assholes, it just makes me not want to give them my money. Yeah. Exorcist is good stuff. That's good stuff. I'm trying to remember where to go here as far as... Yeah, Omen's terrific. Do you know the story behind the music of The Omen? You probably do if you know all that cursed stuff. Yeah, the music composer Jerry Goldsmith, rest in peace, good sir. It was his 7th or his 8th Academy Award nomination for Best Original Score. And Goldsmith did not want to attend the Oscar ceremony because up until that point, he had been nominated so many times but never won. So whoever he spoke to, I don't know who exactly, but he essentially said, listen, I don't want to go to the ceremony this time. I cannot withstand getting so close to winning and then losing again. I can't do this anymore. He won. That was his only Oscar he ever won in his career. You won. He almost didn't go because he thought he was just going to deal with another loss. And at that point, it was getting so disappointing to him. He thought it was just going to be another repeat failure. You know, so close yet so far. At that time, he won. He definitely deserved a couple more wins in his lifetime. It's a shame that was his only Oscar. He made some damn good scores. Yeah, it can definitely make someone go nuts, particularly for how puzzle-heavy the game is. Oh yeah, moving back and forth through this map, very easy to get lost. You can make sense of it, but it can be annoying. That was a good lineup. Piece of shit. Ugh. I'm starting that over. Oh, really? That's cool. Who was that? I was thinking John Williams, yeah. You know, I was gonna guess him, but I figured, nah, that's too obvious. But it turned out to be John Williams. You know he composed Home Alone, right? Have you ever heard the story of how he came to compose that movie? It's pretty funny. When they were wrapping up filming, new time director Chris Columbus half-jokingly said, wouldn't it be funny if we got John Williams to compose this movie? Because the movie did face budget and studio problems. The original studio, I forget who it was, Warner Brothers, I think, they dropped the film and the movie almost didn't happen, and then I think 20th Century Fox picked it up. So with the production troubles of the film, Chris Columbus half-jokingly said, wouldn't it be funny if we got John Williams to compose this movie? But then John Williams saw the film and loved it, so he composed it. Funny how things work out. Like, wait, you're actually going to score the movie? Oh yes, and I know quite a bit about it. So if you can tell me something I don't know, I'd love to hear it. Jeremy Sewell. Mm-hmm. That was the very first game he composed. He sent in a demo tape to Square USA uh, with his impression of what he thought video game music should sound like. He got the job immediately. Yeah, I think he was just in his 20s when he composed that game. That was another terrific soundtrack. Definitely did a nicer job showcasing what the SPC 700 chip could do in the Super Nintendo, despite its limits. A lot of ambiance in that music. Really fit the game really well. Yeah, background ambience isn't something you really think with Super Nintendo games, but with that game and with Sewell knowing what he was doing, it just clicked. I've got a copy of that game I would love him to sign. Because I'm sure he gets requests up the ass for Elder Scrolls questions all the fucking time from Skyrim and whatnot. Not that I'm going to knock him for the work he did there, but he's always going to get questions about that game. Boy. Hiroki Kakuta versus Jeremy Sewell. I mean, both games have a lot of memorable tracks. And both utilize the SPC 700 very differently between the two. Yeah, I think it's close. I think it's close. They both have their own personalities that really make the music stand out. I think that's the quickest I've ever done that. Picking between the two, I would probably be listening to Mana more than I would Evermore. They do. They both really do have the right personalities for each game. I'm with you on that. I would like to meet more video game composers. I haven't had the chance to because a lot of them don't come around, at least not the ones I want to meet that show up at conventions. I did meet Yoko Shimomura, so that's one off my list. I don't have a picture with her, but I do have her signature. Okay, I really gotta end this now, even though my cat's in my lap. And who would that be? Waiting for your comment there. Ah, don't know the name. Okay. That's alright, I learned something new. Okay, I'm gonna save here and call this a night. This has been a good enough stream, I suppose. Oh, it's cool he was there. But yeah, you all have a great night. Thanks for coming in, watching, and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. I gotta go to bed. Before I go to bed, though, I'll give you a little treat here, since I'm gonna get up anyway. That means I gotta move this boy. I gotta get up, buddy. Yeah, fair enough. Want to say hi to the people in the camera? Here he is. Here's Max. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. All right, yeah, have a great night, and I will see you soon, likely over the weekend. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, cute, eh? I think I'm getting 2 more cats in a couple weeks.